this guy just said to me. He goes, and I'm Dorothy's partner in crime. So she's not alone. I think she has a significant other male up there who he defines as, or he identifies as this Dorothy's partner in crime. So I love this, and I hope that they're married and happy together on the other side, just continuously picking on each other. So I don't know who this male is on the other side, but partner in crime. Partner in crime. All right, in crime. He's funny, he's upbeat, he's like a father figure. He goes like this and he starts doing weird dance moves, but he has no rhythm, which is me honestly kind of feeling like he's saying he can walk around just fine toward the end of his life. So I don't know if he had a hard time walking. Also, I'm not even trying to have a conversation with him yet. Can you get married on the other side? Well, marriage is a physical contract to take a legal obligation to split money, assets, and identify as one human for the rest of your life. So marriage is a physical world contract. So even in spirit, you're joined in holy matrimony and the essence of you've committed committed yourself to that spirit for life. So I would say no. But that doesn't mean your ex-husband isn't up there from your previous lifetime. So it's just weird. We can definitely have that conversation in a little bit too. Okay, so she said not sure because Papa's still here with them in the physical world. Okay, cool. So this is going to be interesting. We're talking about, okay, so her partner in crime is still living, is what you're telling me. Okay, interesting. Well, let's talk to her then and see what we end up coming up with, to be honest. Okay, Dorothy. Is he kind of like leaner with a little bit of a belly, and then he's like can walk around, but he gets tired kind of easy, and his legs hurt, so he kind of like, it's not even if he gets tired, he's just like, it's almost just easier to like sit. Does that make sense for the person that's still alive? I know it sounds weird, but I gotta ask my questions sometimes, Just saying. Okay, weird. I don't know why I feel like I'm seeing this man, but she must just be like way obsessed. And he's at home. Is family taking care of this gentleman? She's very concerned about him. We're going to stop everything and check on him. Apparently, I didn't expect that, but also I will say, unless he's got dementia. He doesn't have dementia. You said yes, they are. I don't remember what I asked you. Does he have anything like dementia or anything, or is it just physical? Physical decline, just like, it seems good. She's just obsessed with him. And if that's the case, I'll accept it, Just got to ask a little bit. You never know. My mom, sister, and my aunt are taking care of him. Beautiful. He has no determined time of passing. Okay, just let you know. I know it's a little freaky when I start talking to people, like, thought he was dead. Whoops, he's still alive. Okay, so you asked if loved ones were taking care of him at home. Oh, beautiful. So everybody's taking care of him. Beautiful. I'm like, I don't know what I asked you, weirdo, but thank you for your response. Anywho, okay, cool. So there's no determined time of passing. I think she spends time with him. So the reason I asked about dementia is you just kind of like cognitively leave for a second. And when you can cognitively leave, it's like me talking to all your dead people and then me just forgetting to come back. And then I'm just like, not funny, but I'm just saying. And so sometimes when we have dementia, we can be in the spiritual realm energetically. And we go, oh, damn, that shit's on autopilot still, and so that's why I asked about dementia. I'm like, why are you up here? But whatever. Okay, so anywho, back to Dorothy. We weren't aware of him having dementia. I didn't think so. She just might be obsessed with him. Okay, beautiful. All right, let's just talk to Dorothy. I don't know. She's just, Okay, here we go. So this Dorothy character, I asked her how she ended up passing. She goes, whatever it was, I had a hard time eating. I just pick at it. She kind of shows me a house. So I'm like, okay, you're either at home when you pass, you're maybe being taken care of. But honestly, there was this like one spot she always has. Um, there's one spot she always has in the living room doing the same thing, sitting there, blah, blah, blah. She's a lady of routine. She's a lady of routine. I ask her how she ended up passing. She tells me this. She gives me an analogy. Doesn't have to be super specific, but she gives me an analogy. She's sitting there, living room, doing her own thing. Her analogy is, so all of a sudden she's doing her own thing, slumps over. Okay? So then I feel like she's telling me there's a moment of rejuvenation, and then it happens again. So, a couple things. One, this goes down in steps. It happens in a step 1, step 2, or a 1, 2, 3. What? You can almost watch it happen, okay? So I almost feel like maybe we are declining medical or have an underlying medical thing that may show itself briefly before we end up passing. But it almost seems like, hey, are you okay? Huh? Yeah, good to go. And then passes after that. Seems like a little bit of foreshadowing. Okay, she had her one spot in her favorite chair in the living room. I love this. How did she end up passing? If she wasn't being taken care of at the end, she was right at the edge of it. Or there was someone coming in to help a little bit. She goes, the decline was fast, Kato. I was like, okay. So it goes from like, maybe she needs a little bit of, and hospice care. She passed in the hospital but was begging to go home. What'd she go to the hospital for? Because it's whatever was like, she slumped over in her chair, woke up, went to the hospital, never went back home. And then she had talked about that home or passing somewhere comfortable, and she was asking to go home. She was desperate not to go to hospice. She died of multiple myeloma. What is multiple myeloma? I kind of want to look it up, but I don't want to look it up. Anyone knows what that was? And remember when I was like, and we're doing okay, we're healing, and hospice care, dead, okay? And I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm just trying to say all the things, okay? And so she was desperate not to go to hospice. She wanted to go home. Oh, it's a blood cancer. Yeah, and like you really can't come back from it. You really can't. Thank you so much, you guys. And you really can't come back from that type of thing. You go down in steps, all of a sudden like, oh, I'm up. And then you go to the doctor and you never come home from the doctor. There had to be some sort of, very severe and aggressive cancer of the blood. Oh my goodness. And you almost seemed totally fine. She said it was hard to eat toward the end. She started to slow down. Remember when she said she had a hard time eating, not know what that was about? But she started to kind of like slow down, and then I'm up. I don't know what the fuck that was, but we're going to the hospital. Never get out of the hospital. And we were sitting in our chair doing our thing. Our family was ready to take over, and we just didn't all expect it to happen so quickly. She's like, I wish we could have got me home, but everybody really wanted me to live really badly. She wanted to go home because she knew that's where she was going to die. She knew it. She knew she wasn't getting out of there. She knew she wasn't getting out of there. So we thought we lost her one night, and then she woke right back up like nothing happened. So they literally thought we lost her. Remember when she even replayed the scene? She said, hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. And then she died after that. So they literally thought they lost her one night, and she woke up like nothing happened. She even said that was a precursor to it all. So we should have gone to the doctor, blah, blah. By the time that happened, okay, super confused why all the family was in her room. And no wonder I'm like sitting there being like, did someone have dementia? What is going on? She's like super confused. She goes like this and goes, and she's like, why is everyone in my room? What is going on? What is happening here? And then that was a precursor to the steps of what was happening. Those steps that was happening was the stages of blood cancer, essentially. And one of the steps was, in fact, her looking like she was passing, and someone's like, you okay? And then her going, why are you all in my room? Like, you literally died, lady. What do you mean? Not the response we were looking for. You literally died. What was going on? Okay? But she had that second chance, and you're right, she didn't want to go to hospice, and it was never going to happen. She goes, over my dead body, and then they took me. And then she starts laughing. Like, she's got this great, absolutely wonderful, sassy sense of humor. She goes, I'm not always right, but I am always, I feel like, sarcastic, funny, hit him where it hurts type of gal. So, I like her a whole lot.